Book's approach, I think, should be every hooper's approach. Like I'll do it. Like I respect the hell out of that because that's the same type of time I'm on. I'm not gonna lie. I saw myself not in a lot of roster predictions. I think but it is what it is. Like at the end of the day, if that's what people feel like, I just gotta do more. Like that's kind of been my whole mindset. But I feel like I deserve to be right in that exact spot.
But why do you think that is? I don't want to. We get serious sometimes. We laugh and joke, but like real shit because you are a player. You are a player that I do think I've seen you work. We've been in the gym together. We've trained together. So I know your work ethic. I know your the level of discipline that you have when it comes to being a professional and being great at what you do. So if you putting all of that work in, right, to somebody who is not as strong-willed as you, may get discouraged when seeing or hearing something like that, right? You laughed it off. Boom, boom. Me, I would have been like, man, fuck out of here. Like, get the fuck out. Who is this nigga? Who the fuck is Legion Sport? But when you see shit like that, what does it do to you? Like, how does it make you feel?
I mean, to me, that's my story.
Right.
Like, I wasn't the highest ranked. I wasn't supposed to be really much in college. I wasn't supposed to be, I was a surprise to everybody in the league. So for me, I feel like I'm at a point where I would consider myself established. I'm in Cleveland. It's a different story. I'm closer. Like everybody has ever, you're not the first person to talk to me about this, but it's like back on the East Coast, my first year in Cleveland, like I'm an all-star starter and all-NBA. Like that's not, now granted, I put the work in, don't get it twisted, but like there's other shit that goes with that. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's part of it. And then obviously you got to win, man. Like realistically, I look at myself as one of the top 10, top 15 players in this league, but I haven't made it to a conference finals. So in order for me to make that jump, I can't sit here and get mad. I can sit here and get mad and use it as fuel, but I can't get mad at this because I don't have, it's an accolade-based world we live in. Whether it's right, wrong, or indifferent, it's an accolade.
For whatever reason.
It's just what it is. So until that happens, I got to continue to plug and not. But yeah, I would say I got discouraged. I would say I get angry and it fuels it, but I'm not shocked when I see it now. It's more like, I bet. And it's more like a thank you to me because it's like every year I got something. You know, there's never a complacency. And then when that day comes and I win a chip, I'm probably going to be like my man JT saying every goddamn meme that I seen. You know what I'm saying? That's my dog too, but like I get it. Like, you know what I'm saying? When I do the same, I'm gonna do the same thing. It's about everything. But yeah, like that's why I feel like it is. And
also, it's just funny, man. It's funny. It's funny to hear it from somebody who's actively, because I know it from I know it, but it's like hearing it from you sitting there and understanding it, comprehending it on this side.
Right. Speaking of understanding it, you would understand this. You know what I mean? Because I feel like if Twitter was around back in like popping back then, like this would be something. This would be a Mellowism. You know what I'm saying? You retweeted the trade announcement of the Utah trade.
Oh, this past
yeah. And it was like you know what I'm saying? Like, yo,
he Twitter figures.
I'm here. I'm here now.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm here. I'm like let them know with the you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, what was the thought behind that? Number one, number two. Like, was it like what you were just saying? Like, yo, people slept on me because of the small market shit because. You know, it's Utah,
right?
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like Joe Kim be saying about Cleveland, but the Cavs more games, more national exposure. All that stuff.
Bron was there too, like so their following is high, so like everybody.
Kyrie also,
Bron and Kyrie, like you know what I mean. But
the time difference too.
I was gonna say that too.
You know what? Because I dealt with that in Denver early on.
Like being the 7 p.m. game as opposed to the 10 o'clock.
Being 11 o'clock game on the East Coast is like, niggas is asleep. Right. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to cut you off, but like I've dealt with being in that small market and like getting overshadowed and like no matter how hard you work, you always feel like they putting somebody else there in front of you or other people in front of you. So it's like no matter what you do, you still can't get to where you at.
I talk about this all the time. Like I call it the Dame effect. Like Dame went crazy. That's why people like he's 60, 50.
Crazy. Game winner, game winner.
But that's why he had to do that to get put in those categories.
Yeah.
If he just had a solid like 30s, you're not talking about Dame. You know what I'm saying? But like, and that's mad respect to Dame because the fact that he averaged 50 in a month is wild. But like, I call that
that don't get enough credit.
You know, it don't. And then people still, to this day, people don't talk about the run he went on. Like, he had Austin Rivers praying to God that he missed a shot. Like, you know what I'm saying? But like, that's just the effect to your point about the time difference. Like,
yeah, dog.